tree forest. Can I go in there? It looks like I can. What is this? What is this place? Like, if I didn't know better, I'd say it was a palm tree farm. Look, there's like water lines everywhere. This is crazy. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of palm trees. It's got to be like a palm tree farm. There was no sign. It was just a dirt road leading to it. But clearly this is like maintained. All right, I gotta figure this out. And here's the way out onto a larger dirt road. What on earth? And there's more on the other side too. Look at this. There's a giant ravine next to us. This is absolutely bizarre. I've never seen a palm tree forest like this. I mean, this is like carefully maintained. There's paper wrapped around all the flowers. Like, what is this place? There was no sign. You can literally walk through a forest of palm trees. This is really cool. In the middle of the desert. I showed a picture of this to my wife, and she said that either it's an oasis or it's a mirage. And I'm just like, I've been on my trip for so long that all I'm doing is walking through the desert, and I pretend it's palm trees. I took a couple pictures and shared some photos with my wife, and this is awesome. This is super cool. I'm really glad I stopped. I'm really glad to have been here at the palm tree forest. Whatever it is, I'd like to count the palm trees. If each row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, call it 11. And there are probably 50 rows on each side. That side's got about 20. So, I mean, that's hundreds and hundreds of palm trees. And there's a whole nother section on the other side of the road. Pretty spectacular. I'm sure as I pull out of this place that I will see a sign or something saying, you know, proud coconut growers, proud palm tree oil providers, you know, whatever it is. There's got to be something there that indicates who owns this property and what it's being used for. Here's a gate. The other place didn't have a gate. I wonder if there's this sign right here. Warning, no dumping. Okay, so I'll remember when I go to the palm tree forest not to dump trash or abandon my pets. Other than that, what is this place? I'm glad I stopped. What a fun adventure. It goes on for miles. I saw a sign that said Seaview Ranch, but it looked like it was like a hand-painted sign, so I'm assuming it's some kind of farm. If you're taking the back roads to Joshua Tree National Park, once you get to Palm Desert, you'll turn off and go through something called Box Canyon. It's a really interesting little set of hills and mountains that are made out of mud. There's mud and rock, but mostly just mud. And people are out, you know, camping and biking and exploring and having fun. It's a really cool little place. Very simple place, and looks like it's completely open to the public, not maintained at all, other than just, you know, maintaining the road, which is actually in pretty good shape. It's stuff like this that makes taking the long way really rewarding. Instead of being on a freeway for hours on end, listening to books on tape, I find myself just captured by all of the beauty that this country has to offer. It's pretty incredible. I'm pretty grateful to be here and to be doing this right now. Hope you're enjoying it. Well, I just arrived at Joshua Tree National Park. Never been to this one. So far, it's just a drive through a desert canyon. So it'll be interesting to get up here to the visitor center to see if there's more to this park than what I've just been able to see coming in through the south entrance. If you don't have a national parks pass that gets you into every park all year round, then you're missing out. These passes are awesome. An annual pass at the time of this video costs around $90, and just getting into one of the parks for a day usually costs $35 to $40. So 2 days and it's paid for itself. We go to at least 3 or 4 national parks a year. We find ourselves using this pass on a regular basis, so it's more than paid for itself. And it's a nice little keepsake at the end of it. I've got all my national parks passes from years and years, but yeah, well worth the money and a lot of fun. And if you don't have one because you don't go to national parks, you should get one and start going to national parks because they are some pretty incredible places. Well, I thought I'd go for a hike in Joshua Tree National Park. I stopped at the visitor center and got a map, and there was a nice short hike over here. I think they call this Cottonwood Springs. There's a longer hike to a mine and some other cool stuff, but it's like 6 miles, and I don't know that I've got the time for that. But this seemed pretty cool, so I thought I could make a quick jaunt down here and check out these gigantic palm trees. I like palm trees because we don't have them in Utah, and we didn't have them in Virginia growing up, so very unique. Look at this. Almost looks like a little path back there. Set behind those mountains, and I don't have a place to sleep tonight, so I can just pull off the side of the road, but I would like someplace great. The question is, do I head towards the mountains in the distance and try and find something at the base of them? Do I just take off into the desert here and find a spot in the middle of the desert, or do I push on and find something a little bit better further north, but that would mean setting up in the dark? All options are open. So I saw a trail going up a mountain and decided to try and find my way to get to it. So far I'm having to wend my way through a creek bed. I think I see tire tracks. And yeah, I think I'm finding my way to it. This actually wouldn't be a bad spot to camp, but let's see what's up on the top of the mountain or on the other side. It's quite bumpy. Looks like it just goes back down the mountain. Whoa. This is quite the desolate place. I feel like I'm on the surface of the moon or Mars. Rocks are super hard. The question is it going to be too windy or noisy? Can't really hear the freeway from here. It's all the way down there. Those mountains are interesting. Look at these. Got some dramatic peaks over there. I think up here, as pretty as that might be, it's probably gonna be more windy than I want. Down there might not be awful. If we keep going down this side, what will we find? There's a trail down there. Kind of ends in a wash over there. Looks like the trail keeps going up that way too. So it's a decent camp spot. I'm happy with the view. Surprisingly, for the top of a mountain, it doesn't have a lot of wind. And I've got enough light here between my Jeep and that amazing sunset to be able to make my dinner. So I'll make my dinner first, then I'll set up my bed and things like that up in the tent. But yeah, this is a good spot. As I sit here enjoying a little campfire on the last night of my trip, I'm looking through my phone at the pictures and video clips I've captured over the past week, and I'm just overwhelmed with how grateful I am to have had the opportunity to do this. It has been absolutely amazing. I've seen some awesome things that I've never seen before. I've gotten to do some things that I've never done before, and there's been a freedom to just kind of go places that I've never I've never had that. It's not that I haven't had freedom. I've always just purposely scheduled things. And to now suddenly have no schedule and to kind of just go wherever my fancy takes me was pretty incredible. I'm very grateful for it. It's been a lot of fun. And tomorrow's going to be a great day. It's my last day, and then I get home. I hope you've enjoyed the videos. Hope you enjoyed today's trip, and we'll try and make a video for a final one for tomorrow to wrap everything up. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the videos, to our channel. It really helps YouTube to recognize us and to promote us to others. Please like the video, turn on the bells, the notifications, lets YouTube's algorithm know that, hey, you know, you want to see this kind of content. And if you don't want to see this kind of content, let me know what I did wrong. Let me know, you know, maybe it's how I filmed it, or too much me, or too much car, you know, maybe it's the style. I'd love to get your feedback. You know, I'd love to make these videos something that you enjoy watching. I certainly enjoy making them, and I enjoy even more living the experiences. So thanks for coming along. Have a lovely night. I'm going to turn in here and get some rest. You can't see it, but there is an amazing sky of stars up there. And they are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thanks for watching. This has been, and continues to be, 1111Overland. American Adventure Labs was promoting free ice cream sandwiches. Lots of ice cream. I just had an ice cream sandwich. They got popsicles. Well, I'm gonna do it. I just went on their website, standing in their warehouse, placed it as local pickup, and now these guys are awesomely, literally throwing the kit together right now. It was nice of those guys to put it all together and install it for me too. This has been, and continues to be, 1111Overland.